Hello, it's in a pickle, and game one of the NBA Finals starts tonight. We've got the Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Golden State Warriors going to be played in Oakland today at Oracle Arena. The first time the Cavs have been in the NBA Finals since 2007, and as many fans know, they have never won a championship before in their time in Cleveland. And then on the other side, you have the Golden State Warriors, who haven't been to the NBA Finals since 1975, when they won the championship as an underdog to beat the Washington Bullets. But this time, it doesn't seem like they're going to be an underdog because the Warriors are considered the favorites. So let's go ahead and get into the matchups for this series. First off, I want to talk about Stephen Curry, the chef. Who's going to guard him? Now you got Kyrie Irving. He's had that problem with that knee. It seems like his ankle is healed up pretty well, but he's got that knee problem right now, and one thinks, well, if he can't guard Stephen Curry and he's not going to be able to run around the court a lot because Stephen Curry, he moves a lot without the ball, who is going to really keep up with Stephen Curry? They might have to switch a lot, and then on pick and roll, Stephen Curry can take the big guy to the paint every single time, or he can step back and hit jump shots too. Stephen Curry's not a guy, I don't think, Cleveland can guard consistently. Maybe Iman Shumpert may be the only guy, but then who are you going to put on Klay Thompson? You got to stop one of the Splash Brothers, and you don't really have an option for the other. So it'll be interesting to see how healthy Kyrie Irving is. I love what Matthew Dellavedova has been doing in the playoffs so far, but I really don't think he can check the chef. So we'll see if the chef can keep it cooking. The other matchup, as player-wise, that I want to talk about, LeBron James, the king. Who's going to guard him? I mean, the Warriors have Draymond Green, Harrison Barnes, Klay Thompson can check him. They've got some guys who can check him. But LeBron James has also gone off against the Warriors this season. He had 42 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists in a previous game earlier this year. So it'll be interesting to see what Golden State can do there. However, LeBron James did have Kevin Love in that first game. In that game that he played, and that really changed a lot because LeBron James was actually able to drive into the lane a lot more because Kevin Love can space the floor a little more, which is something the Cavs have missed at times during this playoffs. And if the Golden State can keep LeBron in ISO and shooting jump shots, it's going to be danger time, especially if Kyrie can't play and he can't stay healthy. They might need to call the 911 J.R. Smith to bail Cleveland out in some games if that happens. But the next thing I want to talk about here is Golden State's three-point shooting and the ball movement. Now, the Cavs have had a solid postseason guarding the three-pointer. Actually, they have been the best at guarding in defense-wise in the whole entire postseason, only allowing about 92.6 points a game. And teams have taken around 23 three-pointers a game on the Cavaliers, which is a pretty considerable amount, but it's one of the lower in the postseason. Now, the Warriors like to hoist about 30 a game. Where the Cavs have done well, though, is that they've allowed under 30% shooting on three-pointers to all their opponents this postseason. Bad news for the Cavaliers. The Warriors are probably the best team at shooting the three ball, not just in the postseason, but in the regular season. So it's going to be really interesting to see how the Cavaliers can do against a much better opponent. They had to face Atlanta, who's a really good three-point shooting team, one of the top 3 in the league this past year. And they had to face guys like Kyle Korver. Kyle Korver really wasn't himself in that series, and then, of course, he got injured. So it'll be really interesting to see if the Cavaliers can really get around the screens, really chase the guys around when they're running for the ball over in the corner. I know Steph Curry and Klay Thompson both like the corner and at the top. So it'll be interesting to see how well the Cavs can guard this Warriors team in the playoffs in the series. I think that's a huge, huge point where the Cavaliers can make a difference in the series. If they're able to guard the three, I could see them winning the series. The last thing I want to talk about is my final prediction. And my final prediction is going to be the Warriors win it in 7 games on their home floor at Oracle Arena. It's going to be a really tight series. I could see this going either way if the Cavaliers can find some momentum. LeBron James has to have a stellar series. I think with Kevin Love, the Cavaliers might have been the favorite in this one. And Tristan Thompson has played absolutely amazing. Don't get me wrong. But they would have been a lot better team if Kevin Love was playing in the series. I think that the Warriors have too much for the Cavaliers to handle overall. I think LeBron James is only going to be able to carry the Cavaliers so much in the series because the Warriors have so many weapons. I'm going to take the Warriors in 7. Wouldn't be surprised if the Cavaliers won it. This is going to be an amazing series. NBA Finals starts tonight, 9 o'clock on ABC. Watch out for it. Should be a great one. This has been In a Pickle with Karthik Venkatraman. We'll catch you soon.